Okay, I'm going to help you with the adding and subtracting rationals investigation. Please follow along with the readings by reading the directions, and you'll be filling out all of the highlighted portions of the investigation, so anything highlighted in blue. So it looks like if you were to read the story at the very beginning, read that section. It says, in 8 times at bat, Max hit 2 doubles, 5 singles, and struck out 1 time. Find the fraction of times that Max hit either a single or a double. Since there were 8 times at bat, create a vertical number line that is divided into 8s. You can see that the number line is already divided into 8s. You can see that they have counted 8 sections on that number line. Okay, graph the fraction of doubles 2/8 on the number line. They've already done that for you. You just need to look at it. You can see there it is. Okay, from the 2/8 point, count 5/8 more on the number line, and then figure out what 2/8 plus 5/8 is. Okay, it shows it to you on the graph. You just need to fill it out. And then the last part says Max got a hit how many times he was at bat. That is the same exact answer. You can see page 1 was very easy. Okay, on page 2, again, a lot of it is done for you, so you just have to read and follow along. It says divide the number line into 6. Since we don't know if the answer is negative or positive, include fractions to the left and to the right of 0. Step 2 says graph 3/6 on the number line. That's already done for you. You can see that right there. Then move 4 units. Look at what direction it is because you're going to be doing a negative 4/6. So which direction is negative? Fill that in to show taking away 4/6. Then 3/6 minus 4/6 would be, look at the graph and you'll see the answer and fill that in there. Make sure to remember all your rules for adding and subtracting integers that you've already learned. The same rules apply to negative fractions. Okay, the next one says, find negative 4/7 minus 2/7. Fill in the missing numbers in the diagram below. Okay, you can see which part is the first part, okay, and then the second part. They want you to fill in the fractions that are given to you in the problem. Don't forget your KFC that you learned with subtracting integers. Same thing applies with the fractions. You want to make sure you do that, especially if you're having a hard time. Okay, on the next page, it's the same exact thing, except this time you'll be drawing the things on the number line. I'll do the first one for you. Make sure to write your final answers in simplest form. The first question says 1/5 plus 2/5 equals. So label 1/5 on your number line. I changed colors to show the next number, which was 2/5. I'm showing it by hopping on the number line, and then you'll see where we end is 3/5. 1/5 plus 2/5 is 3/5. Okay, you should be able to do the rest of them. Just remember your positives and your negatives. Okay, on the last page, make sure you read the questions. You may work with a partner, of course. The first one is done for you. It says negative 5/6 minus negative 1/6. If you do just the numerators, you have negative 5 minus negative 1. If you keep flip change, that will be a negative 4. So our final answer would be negative 4/6. Okay, you'll want to do that for all of the rest of the problems. Now they do all of the numerator work for you. You just have to do the number lines. Okay, the last two questions, you have to think a little bit. It says refer back to the analyze section. That's the section that you just did with the number lines and the numerators. Compare your results for using only the numerators with the results for using a number line. Write a rule for adding and subtracting like fractions. Okay, you might want to think about your integer rules. For question 11, it says, how can you use a number line to add and subtract like fractions? Again, think about your integer rules, think about what you learned with the balloon, and that should help you with how a number line can help you add and subtract like fractions. That's it. Remember, this shouldn't really be too hard as long as you've watched this video. Bye for now.